We're on the trail of a murderer down here in the bottom of the basement of I think it's the Iron Hand place.
On my way.
We are looking for... What are we looking for? We're looking to solve the Open Hand Temple murders. A trail of blood ran from the Open Hand Temple crypt into a secret passage through nearby caves. We should follow it to find more evidence. And so we shall. Into the caves we go. I don't see anything. I haven't taken a short rest yet either. I only have one left before I have to camp. Uh-oh. I see people down here. Level 8 people. Muzz and Rudd.
Never get the fun job, son. Be patient, child. Sing.
They look like bandits of a sort.
Wonder
Yes.
if the gods are watching me.
Feels like we should sneak. It feels like we should sneak around behind them.
Let's see.
Well, they aren't exactly... I'm going to split the party.
What's next, I wonder?
Shadowheart, you are going to come into the shadows.
You'll never get the fun job, son.
Off I go.
And change your weapons as well. So that you're not brightly lit up. Whereas
Bad for one's back, this.
Gale should actually go this way as well, I believe.
With ease.
He'll stay a bit farther behind, though.
Well,
While Tavi and Karlak will walk ahead and see what these people are up to.
If not over, then through.
you'll never get the fun job, son. Brethren in blood, tell them!
Whoops. Well, there's no talking to them, I suppose. Whoa, Zom just ran up and did a flourish on Tavi. Tavi's gonna do a cutting words to try to stop that. But she's off balance already. They're all running straight for... well, that didn't quite work out as I had intended it to. However, Shadowheart
Need to press onward.
can come over here and do a lovely little... Wait, why do we have disadvantage because of tactician difficulty? What? That doesn't make any sense. Are you the red dwarves that we heard about killing people? Why is this difficulty tactician? That doesn't make any sense. Why do I just arbitrarily have disadvantage just because of I'm on a higher difficulty setting? That's rather ludicrous. But I still hit anyway. Take that.
How unseemly. I venture forth.
Gale will also sneak up here. And he will cast a 2nd level Shatter upon this Rudd fellow down here, which does 20 points of damage on him. And that's going to end his turn.
No choice but to keep going.
Tavi is going to activate her sword and do Phalar Alluve to sing and give ourselves a D4 bonus. And with her bonus action, she's going to give Karlak, who has 104 hit points now that she's level 9. Going to give a bardic inspiration to Karlak.
I smell blood.
Karlak, who will rage. And strike forth. Difficult terrain, awesome. She's gonna move around a bit, and then she's gonna hit Muzz with 1 attack for 19 damage, a 2nd attack for 14 damage.
Another fight. Let's go.
And that ends Karlak's turn. Tavi's turn is also over.
Let's end this.
Shadowheart is going to do a bonus action. What? Bonus action what? How about a bonus action sanctuary on Tavi? Haha. That's actually a pretty handy spell. I did not realize that was so handy until just now. Just recently. It basically prevents damage on one of your party for a turn. That's it. And now Zom is running back to get to Shadowheart. Shadowheart's gonna do a Warcaster opportunity shocking grasp on Rudd, doing 8 more points of damage as he runs forward into the difficult terrain. Oh, he does a morphic ambush. Oh no, he's a doppelganger. There's another one that's a doppelganger. Karlak took a critical hit from a Muzz multi-attack. Tavi's gonna try to do cutting words. And misses. Wait, what just happened there? Muzz used a multi-attack. Karlak was hit for 7 bludgeoning damage, and then the cutting words stopped the rest of that damage. Okay. Cool. So Tavi is going to... Tavi's going to do a vicious mockery on Rudd over there that's just been shocking grasp. No, she's gonna do a vicious mockery on Zom, who is unhurt so far, looming over Shadowheart.
Your head's empty as a curse.
Made their save, no effect. So she will do Bardic Inspiration on Shadowheart. And that's the end of her turn. Karlak's gonna hit Muzz twice. She's gotta go reckless because she rolled too low. First attack is a critical hit. Oh my god, she's only got 1 hit point left. So she's not gonna waste her second attack doing 1 hit point of damage. So she's gonna leap away, take an attack of opportunity, which does 4 hit points of damage. Leaping up over to Rudd and gonna do another reckless attack on this doppelganger, does 20 hit points of damage. And that's the end of her turn. I'm quite baffled why I'm getting this disadvantage from Tactician difficulty for no apparent reason. But Gale's gonna cast a firebolt at Zom. Is there, like, any explanation for why I'm just getting this random disadvantage? Is there anything in Zom's... Oh, Mind Reader. They have the passive feature Mind Reader. Ranged attacks have disadvantage against this creature. Oh, I see. Okay, well, you could have said, you know, the disadvantage is from the Mind Reader feat instead of just arbitrarily from a difficulty setting. So in that case, we should do something other than a ranged attack. Or just live with the... I mean... I could do a fireball. That's not a ranged attack. What do you think of a fireball? Duck, Karlak. Fireball from the staff. Oh, they both made their saves, so, Rudd took 17 total damage, Zom took 16 total damage. And that's Gale's turn. Shadowheart is going to, it's just gonna whack Zom in the head and hit, and gonna do a divine strike for extra poison damage for an extra 3 damage, so a total of 11 damage on Zom. Zom does a piercing strike on Shadowheart, but misses once, but hits the second time. Rudd is trying to slam Karlak. Tavi's gonna do cutting words. It doesn't work. Karlak takes 6 points of damage. Oh, whoa! Tavi just took 35 points of damage from a critical hit from this Muzz that's got 1 hit point left. Tavi's going to retaliate and run up and hit Muzz with 1 hit point, killing him. And that is all she's going to do on her turn. She's going to run closer to try to get Shadowheart within range of her sword, and does.
Fuck yes.
Karlak, oh god, what a waste. She's gonna take an attack of opportunity to run up and hit Zom instead of Rudd, who has 2 hit points left. But the attack of opportunity misses. Karlak strikes at Zom, hits for 20, second attack hits for only 13, leaving him with 2 hit points. Karlach, you're having trouble finishing off your enemies.
The witching hour.
Gale is not gonna waste another spell. He's just gotta do a firebolt with disadvantage. Hits anyway. Kills one of them.
Need to act fast.
Shadowheart is gonna do a Sacred Flame, which is not a ranged attack. Still has a low chance to hit. And does no damage. Doppelganger strikes at Tavi, hits for 8 hit points. Now Tavi's gonna hit back. Kills it. 3 little doppelgangers taken care of. And they don't have much loot. But they do have a field report from Deathstalker Zoom. Aspirant Dolar is talented, if a touch careless. The dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere, though I know not where.
A good night's sleep would do me wonders.
Hold on, Gale, I'm reading a note. I can smell it. The fear musk from his kills stands in the air after the act, because he lets them marinate first. They stand, lie, sit, stock still, as the poison fills their limbs with lead, knowing only 2 perfect facts. They are going to die, and there is nothing they can do about it. So there's a dagger around here somewhere that we need to find. Proof of the foul murder. A flowery key. This key, spattered with blood, is inscribed with the address of Frago's Flophouse in Worm's Crossing. Interesting. One of the doppelganger assassins underneath the open-hand temple had a strange flowery key. We should find what it opens.
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
Blue Connor Balkosk and Liren Dustclotter and Penella Lumpensix has a clown's severed torso. This chunk of corpse is still garbed in clown clothes. Hey, wait. Is this part of, Oh, well, I guess Shadowheart will hold on to the clown torso.
A piece of clown, going by the color. Dribbles, I presume.
We found the corpse of Dribbles the clown. And a note from Ilosera the First, found on a corpse of a woman underneath the open-hand temple. The effigy of Ilosera, who watched and waited. What use her eyes? She thought herself a huntress, but couldn't fathom her wool. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood. Orin the Red. We found a cruel and deliberately staged murder scene in Baldur's Gate. It could be the work of Orin. Indeed. Leather gloves, metallic boots.
That's curious.
I thought I had linked us all back together. It's a hole with a dagger. Still maker, a very rare dagger that is capable of casting Hold Person. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool find.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lornal.
Oh, that's the dagger. We found a murder weapon and flowery key underneath the open hand temple. We should check what the key opens. Let's have a short rest first.
Oh, a little respite does wonders.
And where does this secret cave go with all this blood? More deliberately staged murders.
I think these were the people Father Lornal was trying to help. Look at these people. These poor people.
Brecca murdered. Oh, she has very cool looking clothes. I think I'll take them. Dear Mrs. Priest, a plain, unadorned note. This letter is written in the careful but erratic hand of a newly learned writer. Mum says I need to say thank you more, so thank you. Thank you for telling off that nasty woman who was shouting all those nasty things at me. That's 3 times I've wrote thank you now. 4! So I think Mum will be happy. One more thing, did you see my teddy anywhere? I think I dropped it during all the shouting. Oh. How sad. And we'll take her clothes. It's very cool looking clothes. I think I would wear them. Let's see what they look like. These new, comfortable autumnal outfit. Oh, looks very comfortable. I should say, quite comfortable. They won't be needed anymore. There's a pouch. There's like a million things here to investigate. A backpack. Somebody named Melkor. Another request for alms. Another letter. Please, Father Lornal, Rector Janus, if you've any food to spare, our stomachs yowl at night like kicked dogs. Carrots, apples, we'll even crunch an onion if that's what you've got. Yours, Thuldra Thuldrin. Rector Janus? Wasn't Janus the name of that kid that we saw back at the beginning? I wondered if that was somebody in disguise, testing us for some reason. Wow, these people have a lot of jewelry. Were they stealing? Traveler's chest. Full of stuff. Elixir of sea invisibility, more gold. Some camp supplies. A backpack. Gold, a scroll of dominate person. A bedroll we don't need. More camp supplies. A pouch is over here somewhere. There it is. It's empty. We'll take it. In case we need to organize our inventory anymore. Tavi is encumbered now. More wine, a bedroll we don't need. Let's see if we can unencumber Tavi again. Something we seem to have to do on a regular basis. What's in our backpack? Holy crap, I got all this stuff in my backpack. This is all a bunch of magical items and stuff. Send this stuff to camp. Scimitars. You don't need this stuff. A ton of extra clothes and what have you. Moving on. Where does this lead? Will it lead to that flop house? Why is everybody jumping? I don't think it's gonna lead to the flop house. Cloud kill. There's a... Yeah, I don't think we want to go that way. Definitely not. There's a big cloud of cloud kill over there. Let's not go that way. Thank you very much. Is that a dead end? Is that it? No, it's not it. It does continue this way, but there's a very... rather poisonous area to get through. It doesn't look like it actually goes anywhere, but it does look like there's... Wait, let's go back this way. Back to the winch over here. Yeah, there's more down this way. I feel like these tunnels are gonna lead to the flop house where all these people were kidnapped from. Maybe. Uh-oh. It's actually leading to a cave mouth. Let's do a quick save. Uh-huh. We're outside. Are we beyond the bridge? Have we made our way into the next area? No, we haven't gotten across the bridge. We're just below the bridge. I see. Where's this flop house that we need to find? A part of Dribbles has been used. We found Dribbles' torso. Oh, there's more than just his torso. I see. Don't have enough yet to bring back to Lucretia. I was hoping it would give me a show on map where I need to go. Well, I suppose we'll head west. We can either go east or west from under the bridge. Can go across a rickety stream, a rickety bridge across a stream to what looks like a shipwreck. Let's go this way.
Another quake. What's going on?
I
It's
don't
the Elder
know.
Ring. There's something happening to it.
Something bad?
I'll take that.
Let's go up this vine here.
That's curious.
A dirt mound. Everyone but Shadowheart failed the survival check. So the Elder Brain is under attack? Scroll of Telekinesis. It's a little, shrine here. Where are we exactly? We're going back on the path. To the checkpoint. To the bridge. It's the path next to the bridge. Ooh, a potion of greater healing. And another gold ingot, which we'll send to Cap, because we don't know what to do with them. And here's the shipwreck. The shipwreck looks quite deserted.
Looks empty.
There is a fish laying here, though. We'll take that. There's a
Trap. Be cautious.
Ooh, a trapped chest on the boat. I'll disarm it with guidance from Shadowheart. Didn't need it. And it's locked as well.
Give me trouble now.
DC 15. Easily opened. Wow. Greater healing goes to Karlach. Superior healing goes to Karlach. 100 gold. 100 and something gold. A necklace of elemental augmentation. When one of your cantrips deals acid, cold, fire. Oh, I've already got one of those. I'm gonna send that to camp. And a gold ring. A date was once engraved on the inside of this ring, but most of it has long since been worn away by time. Looks expensive, and also sort of looks like it might be a magical item and or quest item. Continuing westward from the shipwreck along the beach here, there's a fresh corpse in a steam cloud. And a statue, a broken statue. What's the deal with this corpse?
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
It's a blast mine. Is this steam cloud going to hurt us? More perceptions failed. Let's disarm this trap. DC 18. Natural 20.
that trap.
Another trap. We'll disarm.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
There's a lot of traps here. Oh, that's a 3. Duck, everybody. We're about to get exploded, I think. Let's try some inspiration to roll that again. 16, that's much better, for a total of 24. There's another tripwire.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Good lord, this place is extremely trapped. $13, is that enough? Yes. Blast mines, tripwires. And another perception check? Oh, an 8. That's not enough, I don't think. 1 off, even with a maximum roll on guidance. Oh, crap. Let's roll again. That's still too low. Damn it. I'm gonna roll again. I mean, I don't want to step on this trap. 13, that's enough. There's another one. I'm using all my inspirations on these stupid traps. I've used 3 out of 4 inspirations now. And there was a tripwire here somewhere too, I believe.
A trap. Time to dance.
Where is it? Oh god, we're almost stepping on it.
Any of you bastards are the same. Just get this over with.
I hear somebody talking in the distance. Oh, damn it. I rolled low, so... let's not... Oh, okay.
Not your enemy. Not quite yet, anyway.
Okay, well, everybody made their save, so we barely took any damage, so that worked out perfectly.
Like falling asleep. In a bed of me own guts.
Dying Stone Lord Thug is up here. Are you friendly?
My legs. I can't feel them. Tell the others. Let the boss know.
This man is not long for this world.
Who's your boss? What happened here?
Guild. Wanted the cargo.
You hear the blood gurgle in his struggling lungs. His last ounce of strength is spent.
Whoops. Shadowheart, talk to his corpse.
I wonder.
The corpse does not respond.
Lame.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Well, does he have any loot? No, not really. Just plum fizz.
Anything of use?
Okay, this place is just riddled with traps. It's absolutely riddled with traps. I feel like there's so many traps that I don't really want to deal with them all. There's just so many of them. What if I'm gonna do a quick save, and I'm gonna get Shadowheart to cast a firebolt to blow them up. Blow up the stuff.
Looks like
I can't die. Please help me.
Whoa. We just got blasted by a lightning bolt. in respawn. A chain lightning from the statue. Did quite a lot of damage to everyone. Perhaps we should, go a different direction. Perhaps we should, go somewhere else. Can we safely walk past the steam? Let's save that for a time when we have a reason to go that way. Because we're a little bit beat up here. Let's go all the way back under the bridge and go the other direction. We are no longer able to do a short rest either. We might have to go back to camp. What do we have to the east of the bridge? Water. Rotting stuff in a basket. Some myrrh grass.
That's curious.
Mound. Buried treasure on the beach. A scroll of flies, some thieves' tools, and a potion of superior healing for Karlak.
That might be worth a look.
Another buried treasure. Oh, I see something further down the beach, but it doesn't look like we can get there. Another scroll, some gold, and an arrow of lightning. A bunch of fish. Tavi's encumbered again. A backpack. Ochre jelly, slime, fire amber, and some gold. Yes, it looks like there's a camp down that way, further east along the beach, but we can't get there from here. Interesting. How do we get to this flop house? Well, I think we're gonna have to camp. So let's go to camp. We got plenty of supplies for camping. What a lovely campsite we've gone to here. Wait. There's Yenna is here, and her cat, Grub. I am still encumbered, so I'm walking very slowly. Hi, Yenna.
What's up for discussion?
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Of course you can stay, Yenna. Pick a spot and settle in.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
And I will talk to your cat. I can't talk to your cat. Are you kidding? kidding me? You brought a cat and I can't talk to them? You must be joking with me. What do you mean you can cook anything I want? What does that mean? Mechanically speaking, what does that mean? I've got quite a lot of pouches here that I think I'm going to get rid of, maybe? I don't think Lump's Warhorn is going to do me any good anymore. I have an idea. Where's the traveler's chest? It must be near Karlak, because I see that she is steeped in bliss. Okay, so I'm gonna do some inventory management. Okay, so now we can walk around some more. So what was the thing that did the bliss thing? It was the resonance stone. It's going to encumber Tavi. Of course it is. Everything encumbers Tavi at this point. Where is... I see you there, kitty cat. There's Dame Aelin. There's our druid. Where is Shadowheart? There she is. How are you doing, Shadowheart?
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
So it seems the Sharans are using a place called the House of Grief as cover for their presence in Baldur's Gate.
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere. All's well, I hope? Aside from the obvious.
I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your estimations now? I did declare my love for you after all.
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
You say that all the time, but I have a feeling that you don't actually mean it. I don't think you mean it at all. Okay, well, let's just go to bed, I guess. Where's the campfire? The cat's not talking to us. Grub the cat. Let's... Wait. Where is the, Where is... Okay, it's another camp where I don't know where anything is. I have no idea where the campfire is. I don't even see a campfire. I guess I'll just have to do it with the menu down here. No, everybody wants to talk. Karlak wishes to talk now. Karlak, what do you think of my new outfit?
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. I want us both to be ready if... well, if we can't fix me.
I'm not ready for that, and I never will be. You're the best fighter I've ever had in my party.
Life can come at you pretty fast, soldier. A good defense can help you stay on your feet. I think you know that, even if you don't want to. Let's go home. It's about damn time.
How do I fix your engine? The only one I know... The only mechanical engineer I knew was back in the Grove, and they died in the massacre.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
Calm down. Are you worried about Cazador finding out you're back?
I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike.
And how will you strike exactly? He won't be alone.
Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him.
Alright. I want to discuss that astral touch tadpole, if you don't mind.
We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it.
Oh, well, okay. It's unlike you to be so unwilling to receive a new power.
That was before I knew the cost. Before I knew it meant transforming into some grotesque beast. I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. I can't watch my body be taken over.
You're afraid?
I'll happily murder my way to whatever powerful artifacts we can make use of. Point at the back, and I'll stab. Just don't ask me to sacrifice my body. It hasn't been mine for so long.
Well, alright, I'll drop the matter, I suppose.
Thank you.
Whoa, that was loud, compared to the other things you were saying. Where is everyone?
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Where's Gale? There's Gale.
How can I help?
Well, I guess that's everyone then. Withers?
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
You know, come to think of it, you could resurrect that Eldra fellow.
Which of them dost thou require?
That Eldra fellow. Eldra Lutheran, barbarian dwarf.
This is the price of balance. Thou wilt now find them as they were, exactly as thou last remembered them. Dost thou require anything else?
No, that's all.
By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Oh, wow. I can play my instrument to restore one of my bardic inspiration slots? Didn't know I could do that. I've started a party! Shadowheart, I confess my love for you. And you still ignore me all the time, no matter what I do. Okay. Alright, everyone, go to bed. She doesn't even like my music. She's so heartless and cruel. Long rest it is then. Full rest. Oh, it's a dream. Hello, Emperor.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
What are you doing?
Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
And who do you think of? I think of Shadowheart all the time. Do you have a love interest as well?
Not love, no. What I had with Belen Stelmane was much more than that. It was unique, at least when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed, though my relationship with Belen was different from my relationship with you.
Was it more intimate?
In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. She was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I concede the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
You need a hug. If I didn't know you were a mind flayer, I'd say you were upset.
Astute as ever. You think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. Belin thought the same at first. You are wrong. Feeling is vital to the pursuit of anyone's goals, even a mind flayer's. Like you, mind flayers know fear. Like you, we crave recognition. But unlike you, unlike the others of my kind, I am no slave to either. My end is and always has been freedom. Belin understood this. Belin became my freedom.
That was insightful.
I am glad you were able to learn something. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus.
Focus on what? It's a new day. Hey, now I can talk to the cat, finally. Oh, I forgot to do the talking thing. Where's my talking thing?
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna.
I'm not going to hurt you, kitty.
I don't like talking.
Is Yenna mistreating you?
Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
Do you know what happened to Yenna's mother?
Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life.
May I pet you, Grub?
Please don't.
Okay.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Okay, well, I have tons of ingredients. What does it mean when you... I'm still encumbered even after doing all that stuff. Oh, well. I guess I'll put away the bliss generator. I thought it might influence conversations in camp or something like that. That was the only thing I could really think of to do with it. Oh, damn it. This game and its stupid UI. Stupid windows, stupid scroll bars, stupid inventory management. Alright, well, we're gonna stop here. It's been fairly uneventful adventuring lately. Am I still? Oh, no. If you only move a short distance, they do the walk animation, but if you go a long distance, they do the run animation. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, not much has happened lately. I'm not quite sure where to go yet. I got a lead to go to a flop house or something. Sharessa's Caress or something like that, and some other flop house I think was mentioned. But I don't know where they are. Do I have to get across the bridge now? Feels like there should be a lot more to do here in this riverside area. That's not what it's called, but Riverdale? River something? Rindale? I don't know. All the names sound the same. But I feel like I've finished all the quests here already. I don't know.